Hi, I'm Mr Hakan.
And I'm Miss Sarah.
And as you are aware, we're head instructors here at the Australian Martial Arts Academy. We're here to shoot a quick little video to inform you all about the Martial Arts Ability Building Checklist, which is a checklist we're rolling out here at the Academy, which really reinforces what we do, the values that we teach in our mat chats, and is probably covering the reasons why you or your child enrolled into martial arts.
This checklist is being brought out for our little dragons, our dragons and our ninjas age group, and it's a really great way for you to translate the messages and the values that we're teaching and reinforcing in the classes through their mat chats and the things that they practice in class, like bowing when they see someone to show respect, looking people in the eyes, when they pass a pad to someone using two hands. So translating all of those morals and values that they're practicing into outside of the academy. Many parents start their child at the academy to learn some cool moves, but also in the hope that they can build confidence, build respect, build discipline, build focus, and build the ability to follow instructions to parents and have a good, healthy communication range with their parents. What this checklist does is it helps us to break down that barrier between the child being well behaved and focused on the mats and being able to achieve those in the other aspects of their lives. So we've helped the child and yourself to help them work out what areas that they really need to concentrate on as they start to get better at their martial arts. How can they also improve outside of the academy? The 4 key areas are home, school, personal and martial arts. And so I'll have little things like, I spoke nicely to my parents. I never used my martial arts for bad. I kept my room clean.
I brushed my teeth. Now guys, this is a fantastic tool to form the positive habits we want in ourselves or in our children. As we know, what we do on a consistent basis really takes up and becomes our habits and shapes the days and the weeks, the months and the years of our lives. And this is a tool to get into that positive habit lifestyle. So it's got home, it's got school, it's got martial arts, and it's got personal checklists that they need to follow as a guide. Now, where I see this being most effective is if we put it on our fridge. So every time our kids are going to get something from the fridge, they're always reminded by these all-important tasks they can implement into their lives.
Absolutely, front of mind. So just helping them to really make sure that they're implementing all of those things that you really want them to do. We see the kids who have done these checklists before, and we see the difference in terms of their attitude and how it becomes not just something that their parents are nagging them to do, but something that really they want to be able to do because they understand it's part of their martial arts training and improving themselves.
You know, we found that often we get parents coming up to us and say, look, our kids are just not listening to us. We're trying to get them to do their homework. We're trying to get them to practice their martial arts at home, and they're just not following through. So we can kind of use this as a bit of leverage. So you can always say to them, look, you know, unfortunately or fortunately, you have to do this as part of your martial arts curriculum. If you want to move up to your next belt level, if you want to show Miss Sarah you've been practicing, well, you got to get onto this checklist. So you can use it and definitely use it in that manner.
It's a great way to keep the children accountable for what they're doing outside of the academy, and in terms of progressing with their next belt, like Hakan mentioned, if you're in the Dragons and the Ninjas program, it's one way that we can translate what they're doing outside of the academy to progressing to the next belt. And the way that we do that is when you return this checklist, the child can receive up to 10 marks for this checklist. So if there's all ticks on there and they're doing really well with their tasks, then they're going to be getting a 10 marks coming into the grading, so without even doing anything. And obviously if it's not returned, they can't get marks for it. And if it's got some ticks and parts, you could help us to find what score you feel with their energy levels and their improvements they can achieve.
So we can find this. If your child has already got it, fantastic, put it on the fridge, let's get started with it. Otherwise, we do have hard copies you can request at reception, or you can jump onto the members section of our website and download it from there.
We look forward to you using this great tool. If you have any questions, feel free to speak to your instructors, do the parts that apply to you, and hopefully we can see some even better results as your child implements the values that they're learning in martial arts.
Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you in class soon.